Life unfolds in chapters, doesn't it? We see it clearly when we think back to childhood, adolescence, or the first trembling steps into adulthood. It's a narrative, not a shapeless blur. Each stage brings new challenges, decisions, and discoveries. And while we understand this intuitively, the sheer expanse of it all can leave us feeling overwhelmed. How do we set goals that align with where we are now while still keeping the bigger picture in focus? Today, we're diving deep into this question by exploring one of psychology's most enduring frameworks, Erikson's life stage theory. It's a way of thinking about life's journey that not only grounds you in the present, but also equips you with the tools to navigate the road ahead. Erikson's model outlines 8 distinct stages of psychosocial development, each tied to a specific Tuesday, something we strive to achieve. At each stage, 2 opposing forces exist, and our task is to balance them, not reject one in favor of the other. This balance is where growth happens, and when mastered, it yields the virtue of that stage. While each stage of life matters, we'll focus on 3 that lay the foundation for how we approach long-term goals: the beginning of life, the prime of adulthood, and the midlife transition. The journey begins at birth and stretches to about 18 months, a stage marked by trust versus mistrust, with hope as the virtue to be nurtured. It's here that the blueprint for how we view the world is written. Stable, consistent care from a parent or guardian teaches an infant that the world is a safe place, laying the groundwork for relationships and resilience later in life. It's not just about survival. It's about planting the seeds of hope that life can be good. Fast forward to the prime of adulthood, from roughly 18 to 40 years of age, where the balance shifts to intimacy versus isolation, and the virtue we aim for is love. This stage marks the evolution from self-centered thinking to forming meaningful connections with others. Relationships become central, whether it's the intimacy of a romantic partner, the bond of deep friendships, or the commitment to family. Successfully navigating this stage means opening yourself to love, vulnerability, and mutual care. Without this, isolation creeps in, leaving a void where relationships should flourish. Then comes midlife from 40 to 65, a time of generativity versus stagnation, with care as the virtue. Here, the focus broadens beyond personal success or individual happiness. It becomes about contributing to the next generation, leaving a legacy, and finding fulfillment through acts of creation and mentorship. Whether it's raising children, nurturing a career, or fostering community connections, this stage is about building something that outlasts you. But if the balance tips too far towards stagnation, it can lead to regret, disconnection, and a sense of unfulfilled potential. The beauty of Erikson's framework is its practicality. Understanding that life unfolds in stages can help us navigate the overwhelming feeling that we must accomplish everything all at once. It's not about climbing a mountain in a single leap. It's about taking deliberate, thoughtful steps one stage at a time. First, recognize that balance is key. Each stage presents 2 opposing forces, and growth lies in holding them both, even when it's uncomfortable. Philosophers like Heraclitus long ago observed that life thrives in tension, and modern neuroscience echoes this truth. The brain itself is a master of balance, constantly seeking equilibrium between competing needs and desires. Second, embrace the stage nature of life. Instead of viewing your goals and dreams as one immense, unchangeable whole, break them down into manageable pieces. What matters most at 20 won't necessarily carry the same weight at 40, and what feels urgent at 40 may seem trivial at 70. By aligning your ambitions with the stage you're in, you create a life that's dynamic and adaptable rather than rigid and overwhelming. Imagine someone in their 40s who spent decades building a career. At this point, they might shift focus, questioning whether their work aligns with their deeper values or if it's time to mentor others. Similarly, a parent raising children may find themselves re-examining their identity as those children grow. These reflections aren't signs of failure. They're the natural evolution of a life lived in stages. Dynamic goal setting, then, becomes a way of honoring both where you are now and where you hope to be. It's about staying present, finding balance, and recognizing that life isn't a race to the finish, but a series of moments to be fully lived. So, step into your current stage with intention. Find the balance between extremes, and allow the Veer Tuesday of this season to shape your journey. Life isn't just happening to you. You're shaping it with every choice you make, every challenge you face, and every connection you nurture. And as you navigate this incredible, unpredictable journey, remember, the richness of life comes not from avoiding the tension, but from embracing it. Until next time, let your actions today lay the foundation for the life you're building tomorrow.